Now, I'd like to take you through this handout. This is the standard introduction we passed out here, but on the front sheet of this page, the only thing I really want to look at is the 2 student questions at the bottom. I was asked by one student, I said, isn't this primarily for project managers? The answer is no. It benefits everyone who's involved in the value stream that produces or helps produce or products or provides services to the customer is willing to pay for. Doesn't that include you? It doesn't. What they pay you for. And the second one is how much homework is required in this process? Well, really, it depends on you. As little or as much as you want to do. I have a whole series of books, multiple copies in some cases, if you want to explore it. This is an introduction. These series of things are introductions to try to introduce you to what is key and important. There's a lot more, so there's a lot you can learn by reading. Sometimes we try to get you to read something and come back and share it with the rest of the group so we can all learn, okay, on the benefits. The next page are lists of training. This is the intro. The next one this afternoon is how to become a Kaizeneer. Continuous improvement, 5S, value stream mapping, visual management, total productivity management, standard work, TQM, total quality management, to Lean Six Sigma, and see how they support each other. Then we get into proactive root cause problem solving. There's also one-piece flow. That's how we cut a lot of the cost out of the process. And finally, we end up with JIT, just in time. This training not only helps prepare you and get you ready in the thinking process and whatever for the Lean Bronze certification exam, it also helps if you want to go for the PMI, for project management, Lean Six Sigma, Black Belt certification, and or some of the other quality certifications that ASQ has out here. The key thing here is we want to reflect the quality, cost, and delivery, the QCD, if you will, to satisfy your customers. To do that, we must have a total quality management process and a total productive management, TPM system. And once we have those in place, then we can bring in just in time. And that's where we really want to head. Now, something else that might be of some benefit to you in your further study of this stuff is on the next 3 pages. Like I said, I participate every month in a meeting at the Wabash Valley Lean Network up at the Subaru plant in Lafayette. And what I've done here is I've put together a table of contents of the meetings that I've attended over the last 3 years, not to brag about that, but to list them in here. And I have a book, actually I've started my second book, this 3-inch binder. One of them's full. What I try to do is I try to put presentations in there, an overview of the presentation, and a list of participants, and a meeting report for each of these guys. And you can see down here, applying a balanced scorecard, introduction to total productive maintenance, continuous flow pull systems, visual management, quick changeover, 5S, organizing sustaining the workplace, lean and green, healthcare transformation, various certificates, creating a visual workplace. What is A3 and how can it be used? Some of this stuff might be helpful to you in your further studies. I just mentioned in passing. Now, the last 3 or 4 pages in this handout package, I would like for you to consider it as homework. It is an excerpt out of Lean Hospitals. And basically it describes the process of where do we start? How do we start? What do we call it? And types of Kaizen. These are things I think that be of some benefit to you. That was a quick and dirty introduction, but I think it hit the high points. Any questions, comments, concerns?
How many weeks is this class involved?
We hope to get through the major part of this this quarter. This quarter, yeah. And then that way we have some students who are considering studying for the Lean Bronze certification exam that graduate after the next quarter. but that allowed them some time to come in and study it.
Is this like one of the things that constantly changes, or does it kind of stay the same? Like, is it something that you have to like keep updated on? Is it like?
There are always some things that added to it, clarifying whatever, but the basic concepts have been developed and pretty well are in place. Okay, so no, it's not something that's totally going out the window tomorrow and being replaced with something brand new or whatever. Anybody else have questions? Well, I hope to see you at the next session.